Hi guys, it's me Ryan. So this is another video sponsored by my wallet, and today we are going to upgrade the fans as well as the RAM. So the fan that we're gonna use is the Corsair ML120. It's the same thing that I use on my R11, and the RAM that we're going to use is also the same one that I used in my R11, which is HyperX. I got 4 of them, and each one is 8 GB. So total I have 32 GB. So I make a quad channel, and they are all 3200 megahertz. And without further ado, let's get into it. Let's put them in there. Okay, so let's upgrade the RAM first. So let's take out the stock fan. There we go. It's a HyperX DDR4. Seems like somehow it's the same thing as the one that we purchased, right? It's just the sticker is different. Okay. Alright then, let's put in there. So this is the stock one. We put aside. Open all the slots. Okay. And let's put in there. Until you hear a click, that means it's in place. There we go. So make sure they're tied. So we have our RAM in there. And next, let's upgrade the fan. And in order to upgrade this fan, we have to remove the GPU. I don't think I can get it out without removing the GPU, but let's try it. See if we can get it. So just by push this tab, and then it can pop open like that. But you see, it's very tight. We can't get it. So we have to remove the GPU. Okay, so let's remove it. Remove the pin, put aside, and remove this holder as well. And there should be a tab. Just push it. Okay, there we go. And now we can get the GPU out. Just like that. There we go. That's our RTX 3070, guys. Pretty big car, but compared to other brands, it's kind of small. But let's put aside. Okay, so now we have access to this fan. So let's just get it out, like so, and unplug the cord. There we go. And let's just remove it. Press all this tab so you can get it out. And then we put this aside, and let's put our new fan in there, the Corsair. Well, from my previous video, I think you guys already know it. Compare the quality of both, you can instantly tell the difference, right? Let's put in there. So when you install the fan, there's a little arrow. It indicates where the air goes. So in this case, we want the air suck from this side and push the air into the case. So make sure to have it installed correctly. So the bracket go back like this. We will put the fan like this. There we go. Now let's just put it back like so. Make sure all the tabs in place. Then just push it like that. And now we can just connect the wire. There we go. And it should be good. We can give a little cable management if you want to. I'm gonna just put this on this tab right here so you won't go any place. And make sure you didn't lose any cables. There we go. So we have our RAM ready, and we have our front fan ready. And now let's put back our 3070. Just line it up and push it in and make sure it's tight and that tab is closed. That means it's in place. Okay, and now let's connect the wire power to the GPU. Okay, just like that, and put back our GPU holder just like that. So now we have everything settled. Now just close the power supply, lock it, and now let's pray. Hopefully it works. And now guys, let's see what's gonna happen. I just pressed the power button. Nothing happened yet. My screen is black. Well, I'm gonna give it a few seconds, more seconds. Seems like something wrong, dude. Yeah, my display is on. Maybe I forgot to connect my display cable. I don't think so. My keyboard is not responding. Let me check it out. My display is on. Everything's on, I mean. Maybe the RAM doesn't work. Maybe I need a reboot. Hey, wait a second. What do you guys see? Okay, so the amount of memory has been changed. So guys, after you upgrade RAM, give it some time, okay? Don't frustrate it. Give it some time. Okay, so let's go BIOS setup. So seems like it's working, guys. Seems like we're gonna beat it, okay? In the BIOS, let's go to advanced. Let's go to performance option. Okay, as XMP, let's set it to 1 because aftermarket only runs in XMP 1. So in this case, we will have our 3200 megahertz on our RAM, and that's all we need in this BIOS. And now we can just go to escape. So save the configuration, yes. And your computer is gonna reboot, so don't freak out, like shutting down and then come back. Okay, and now let's go to our desktop. And hopefully the fan don't give us any error message either. So we will be good. Let's see here. Okay, so after a few restart, it come to alive. So don't freak out, just let it run. It's gonna give you some yellow and orange RGB on your power button. Just let it go through. Let's see here. We didn't get any error message on our front fan, the cross air fan. So in this case, I think it is okay to upgrade all your fans with the cross air. You don't receive any error message. And now let's check our RAM. So I'm going to Alienware Command Center, Fusions. So we have our RAM speed at 2400. That is not good. Command Center, there's no advanced. Is it because I don't have the overclock CPU? It might be. Nothing I can change here. So I have to go to the BIOS. Okay, so let's restart. Our XMP is disabled. So somehow it didn't save. I'm guessing the RAM may not be working. But let's try XMP actually. And now let's just save it and exit. So okay, and reset. Let's go. Okay, it's restarting. I didn't receive the yellow lights on my power button this time. So it may be in XMP2 in this case then. That's weird because in my R11 it's in XMP1. We got 2900, but still it's not 3200. Oh, so XMP2 will give you 2900. I don't want to accept that. Let's try again on XMP1. Maybe something I did wrong at first place, but let's try it, okay? XMP1. Save and exit, okay. Now just give it some time, let it run, don't freak out, okay? The worst scenario it can happen is we accept that 2900 megahertz. So seems like it, because our R12 just restarting by itself. It cannot go through in the XMP1 file. So we cannot use the same RAM that we use in the R11, XMP1. So that means we cannot get it to 3200 megahertz. I'm not sure if it is because my CPU is not the overclocking version. You guys can try it on your overclocking version CPU with the same RAM that we use in our R11, the HyperX, and let me know if you can hit it to 3200 megahertz. In my case, I can only hit 2900, but it's still pretty good. It's not terrible, not great, but you cannot tell a big difference. I mean, the difference is gonna be so slight. So that 200 megahertz means nothing to me because I just upgraded to 32 gigabyte quad channel, 2900 megahertz. Well, I guess I have to accept that, give the PC some time to load, and then I think I'm gonna have to change it back to XMP2, which is the 2900 version. Well guys, thank you for watching. At least we got our fan working. That is still a pretty good accomplishment, right? But I wish I can get it 3200 megahertz. I tried. Leave comments below of any questions or any games that you want me to test on this R12. And if you like those kind of videos, also my gameplay videos, you're welcome to join my journey. I want to play as many games as I can before I leave this world. And as always, please be safe out there, and I'll see you in the next videos. Peace out.